Like, coffee, 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 coffee. I just told the lady I stay away from coffee, but coffee it is today. Those of you just tuning in, if you watch this later, because I might have to cut off if no notifications come through. I did have my first therapy session, which was like admitting, I guess, like getting me in the thing. And she asked me the 50 million questions. Hey, everybody tuning in. I'm trying to wait for more people, so I'm just reviewing my therapy appointment until people come on and then I'll repeat it. So she just did the 50 million questions, and I got a lot of tears out, a lot of legitimate reactions that I never got from people that I told the dumb shit to. And it wasn't like fake reactions. It was like, what? Damn. That happened for real? Like, it was like a real, like, she looking at me like, shit. Like, shit. But, so I go see the psych doctor tomorrow at 1. And then in June, I see some other guy. I guess the guy will be the behavior thing. Hey, BB. Hey, BB. I have my first appointment today. I'm trying to wait for people to log on. Let me go ahead and put the directions. Yeah, I had my first appointment today. La, 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 la. Hold on, let me get the. And it went well. Yeah, it's the same directions. I'm finna post them. I don't know if people gonna log on. Did you get the notification? I don't know if people are gonna log on.
One day I'll create a wellness team that'll have you feeling like a new.
Okay. There we go. But yeah, today was refreshing and a new chapter in my life. I started my new chapter in all black today. Is this the last live? No. Oh, no, not the last live. It would be like the last live reading until the next full moon in Sagittarius next month. I'm gonna have to start just minimizing the lives on the full moons and doing only super chat. Like that's the plan. So once a month, full moon, unless it's 2 full moons a month, super chat. Yeah, I had to make an agreement with myself and spirit because um, I don't know. 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 I'm trying to build more clientele, and it's stuff that's really, really needed. And I'm kind of at a point in my life. Gotta, give and take. But people have been donating, and I'm appreciative of the donations. But the other thing is, because of YouTube being so fucking retarded, I don't know. So I feel like it's best for me to do it separately. My question is, any advice for my business ideas? Any advice for your business ideas? Any advice for your business ideas? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna pull 3 cards for you, boo, because you helped me out so much. We have the 5, the 5 of Swords for the first card. The High Priestess. It's kind of foggy for you right now. Oh, okay. You 5, 2 5s, 5 5s. It may be foggy for you right now. Is that the Harbor Police cutting up? Hold on. The police. Okay. So we have these 5 5s, BB. So right now, if there's any frustration or if you're feeling any blocks, I feel like by like a week after this full moon, you'll come back to clarity. I feel like if it's something that you're feeling like you're needing, something that you're feeling like you're missing, I feel like that investment will come to you, or that idea of an investor or how to invest in more will come to you. I feel like it's something that you already know. You've just been maybe conflicted about it, maybe due to time management, maybe due to doubts, or maybe just feeling like you have to pause for a second. Like, so when you do feel it, sometimes when we feel a divine pause, we like to blame it on ourselves and procrastination. But sometimes, especially for Geminis, you have to sit and think and plan before you just jump and do it, because you don't want to jump into something and not complete it. So don't feel like you're holding yourself back. Right now it's just some internal things and maybe some internal doubts that's being shed away with the Five of Swords before putting it to physical work with the Five of Wands. You're welcome, BB. But I feel like you pretty much have a good idea of what you want to do and how to execute it. It just, the male women be fine. I want to be a male woman. Thank you, Jay. So yeah, I feel like you'll be fine. Just give this full moon time to do its thing. Y'all, I thought I brought my moon oracle cards with me, but I didn't. Okay, so Jay, what's your question, love? So yeah, just let it shed away, BB, because that's a frustrating feeling. Because you be feeling like, is this something I'm supposed to do? Yeah, you're supposed to do it. You just gotta let the trial and error run its course. Even when you execute it, let the trial and error run its course. Without trials and error, there would be no room for improvement. So always remember that. I have to remind myself that too. It's karma affecting me in my love life right now. It's not going the best for me. It's not going the best for a lot of us. It is always karma, but sometimes the karma ain't bad. It be good karma, and you know, spirit trying to keep you away from dumb stuff. So let's see. Let's see what the blockages be about, because apparently the ex that you feel like there's some blockages. Thank you, Kiana. 1, 2, 3. I feel like mine is bad. Okay, we got the Hierophant. You wanted something serious. You ever seen Derek Jackson video when he telling women the moment that you want something serious, you might as well get used to the fact of sitting to yourself for a while, because that eliminated basically a whole population of the dating pool, because you're trying to avoid fuck shit, and they make you feel like it's lonely and make you feel like it's no hope when you don't want to settle. We have the Seven of Cups, the Five of Cups. So it's this disappointment behind, you know, maybe these different cups was different situations, and these could be different events in the past due to love that still need to be processed. So you still processing, right? You still processing disappointments. But I feel like for the most part you move past that disappointment and you just want something serious. And you just have to wait on it and not think the worst. Not blame yourself for being alone, or stop blaming yourself for having to wait. Look, the High Priestess is coming out a lot because that moon getting close to Scorpio. It's probably in Scorpio by now. And then the Knight of Wands. Like, I feel like you're just going through the sifting the weed phase, and there is some internal, like, an inkling of not being open, not being trustworthy. Protecting your energy at this time. Kind of wanting it, but not wanting it. You know, kind of wanting it, but wanting to be in control of some things. Kind of wanting it, but want to have control over some other things in life first. That's okay. Because we meet the people that's meant to be with us for a lifetime when we least expect it, and we meet them usually while we're doing the shit, focusing on ourselves. Okay, so Yana. I got it, Yana. Thank you so much. My question is, am I heading with the right direction in my career? I feel like you are. It might be more things that you instantly, I can already feel like whatever it is, it's going to be more things you're doing around this thing. Instantly, I felt it, but I'm going to feel full card. Like you're going to be bringing in money multiple ways. Yana, don't you have a YouTube? Look up Streamlab. Get you a logo made and look up Streamlab. and connect it to your YouTube once you get you a logo made. That's gonna be another way to pull in some income. Okay, so this we have the 5 of you feeling conflicted about your career. This is you fighting with it in the inside. We have the 10 of swords. This is the multiple business things. Yes, but I do other stuff besides YouTube, so I'm so conflicted. Right, I felt you doing multiple things, and I feel like you can do it all. A jack of all trades. Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. The Sun. I feel like you're going in the right path. It's just, it may be so many ideas. Like, I feel like these are like more ideas behind what you're already doing. And so it may come a time where some of the things maybe need to eliminate it. Don't eliminate your passive income. Don't eliminate YouTube. That's your passive income. Because that's just chilling, putting up stuff, boom, revenue. Like, don't give that up. It may be something that you may have to take. I feel like you're in a rush for the most part. I don't feel, it feels more like a rush than being overwhelmed. It may be because it's not happening fast enough. It feels overwhelming. There may come a time where, like, maybe one of these things needs to be eliminated or put on the back burner. There's also coming a time where you're going to link up with people for business. There's going to come a time where I just see somebody like it feels like a familiar person you doing business with, and y'all making money together, and you may meet somebody that does some of the same things of these other things that you do, and that way with some of those other things you'll have genuine help, somebody that enjoy those things just as much as you. That now, this all depends on whether you like working with people or not. First, I feel like you don't mind working with people that you trust. That's why I do feel like it's a familiar person. For the most part, I do, sometimes we get frustrated and we do feel overwhelmed for whatever reason. But I do see more coming to you. I see more ideas coming to you. I see you being successful. This is like spirit giving you just to slow down, try not to rush it. Be cautious when it comes to investing and flipping money. We've seen what Beyonce just recently did. Again, this is somebody you working with. I don't know if you're currently working with them or it feels like a new energy, but it's a new energy that you trust, that you're working with and accomplishing things with. But at the same time, it's going to take a load off. I can't really pinpoint exactly what that thing is right now, but it's something, you're not completely giving it up, but you're kind of like surrendering to partnership. You're moving away from, you got 2 6s. You're stressed now, or it may be stressful now, but you're moving away from that. And after this full moon will come a resolve. And I feel like that resolve over the summer will be it's a new entity, it's a new person. But somebody that you know, that you're familiar with, that you trust. Somebody you probably been communicating with, but haven't got to that point because this person was still building themselves or still getting themselves together. But I see you doing lots regardless. So, yeah, you can pay for another question. But I see you doing lots. Don't be surprised if in that second question the 10 of Pentacles come out to finish this out. Because it does feel like the 10 of Pentacles is nearby. It may be something that you have to put off that may take longer. I do feel like it's one thing you may have to eliminate for now. But it's not something that you will have to permanently eliminate. You may just have to take more time out of it. Hey, loves. Hey, Nala. How you been, boo? Hey, Miss Bridges. How long will you be live? Probably for an hour. Thank you, Miss CFB. I got some moon readings coming for y'all too. Coming for y'all too today, between today and tomorrow, before the 18th, because they're gonna be really short, probably like 3-minute oracle card readings for all signs for the full moon with the moon cards. Shouts out to Nicole, because Nicole sent me a Mother's Day gift and I was able to get these cards. And yeah, Okay, so I'm waiting on Yana. Um, oh wow, I love Pisces moons. Cole, Miss, could I ask a question after you finish the paid reading? So you can ask now, because you can ask now in between. You can ask a question. If you would like a free reading, press 33. And y'all, after the day, I will probably be live only on the full moons. Does she miss you? These damn bugs. I don't know who she is. I got you, Yana. I'm answering oh, one card right now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they miscommunicating with you. But they're kind of to them working on themselves. They miscommunicating with you, Cole, but they're kind of to themselves right now. But they'll probably will reach out soon. I'll probably still reach out if y'all in communication. 7 weeks till I put in my 2 weeks. Oh, I know you glad. Okay. All right. So I got your CB. I'm going to go ahead and answer Yana's question. Thank you so much, Yana. Should I do more relationship advice on my reading channel? Yes, yes, and yes, and yes, and yes, and yes, and yes, and yes. Because I'm actually about to do the same. It's YouTube. And it's not a game when you're really intuitive, but you have to play that media game. So yes, yes. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second because I'm going to explain something real quick. It's getting to the point, Yana, that I'm actually probably about to bring the soulmate readings back because people click on that more. No, I'm in Louisiana. People click on that more. Yeah, and they do make them feel better because you're truly intuitive. So you have to play that media game. You have to give people what they want. I stopped with the twin flame readings, and when I say they were on it, I was doing divine feminine, divine masculine every day. But what happened was I noticed that people were watching divine masculine more than they for themselves, and that made me feel fucked up. So I stopped. But if you bold enough and brave enough to be like, fuck it, I have my own belief about it. Fuck what anybody say about the belief of twin flames. I would do that shit too, cause that would get you put. But I'm still kind of tippy toeing. If I can come up with my own explanation of, I want to get this camera so I can come up with my own explanation, my own perspective of twin flames. That way I can reincorporate them and they'll be different. So yes, relationship be the top view thing. When I was doing all love and relationship, it was a few people like, can you do general? Can you do general? And I'm like, well, but damn. When I was doing all general, you was asking for love. So yeah, love is very, very, very popular. 1, 2, 3. I feel like it's something that you want to walk away from, but no. You want to kind of change it up. You can incorporate more, push out more content. But look, the lovers came out. So yeah, I would definitely come up with your own method of doing it. I feel like the way you're doing it now is dope. So we have the Emperor. Yeah, I would definitely do it. Yep, I would definitely do it. And see, there go the coin. So yeah, you get more clicks, you get more monetization. Because people be looking for love. I try to do love in general, but I do want to bring the soulmate readings back at some point. So yeah, thank you, Miss Bridges. Hey, love. Therapy was nice. No, it's not a list, Savannah. It's not a list. It's whoever donate first, and people are donating, and then between donated readings, when I read them all, then I do free readings in between. Someone else just donated. So Miss Bridges, you can ask your question when you're ready. So therapy was nice. I got to see the woman to check me in. I had to do a piss test. I was trying to put that picture up for the thumbnail with me and the piss in my hand, but I had to do a piss test. I'm glad I stopped smoking. I'm glad I stopped. We'll see. Okay, so But I got a lot out, and I go see the psych doctor tomorrow, and then I go see the man to work out a therapy plan on the 3rd of June. So they're gonna diagnose me with. I know. I already know, but I already know. I already know. But I'll know my diagnosis, I guess, tomorrow. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works, but I made it a point that my anger was the top priority. My anger issues and me hurting other people when I get angry in intimate relationships being the main issue. The depression, it come and go, it's there, but I really want to. My goal is to find a way to constructively, process my anger. I never had that opportunity. I never had anybody around me to teach me that, and all I had was people beating up on people around me in my childhood. So that's all I know: fight or flight, fight. So, but that's not good. That's abusive. So I'm trying to hold myself accountable for my abusive patterns, even though niggas be fucking over me and verbally and mentally abusing me and all that stuff. They not gonna never take accountability for that. But yeah. So yeah, am I handling this conflict well, or should I go off on a motherfucker? Oh no. Thank you, love. Thank you, Savannah. Okay, don't go off. Thank you, Jade. I got your donation. Don't go off. I'm handling this conflict well. 1, 2, 3. This is the go one to go off energy here. The 1, 2, 3. We have, yeah, there's some conflicts. Right, Jade. And I got your donation, Jade. I don't know if it was you or the same Jade. Yeah, you can ask your question, and then before Jade, you can go ahead and type your question, Savannah, and I got you after this one, after Miss Bridges. Okay, so we have the 10. Okay, so Miss Bridges, yeah, you're really trying not to go off to the point that it's draining you not to go off. There will be an opportunity coming up to address it, though, to address it the way you need to. I feel like you've been trying to avoid the situation more so than actually directly head on handle it, because you feel like if you handle it, you're gonna go off on people. So you've been, ooh, what is this about? Because this is something that's really, really fucking with you. What is this? Let's take one. You're handling it well for the most part. Some people it's best to avoid and to waste energy on. I don't know if this is the person, this short-mouthed person that keeps saying dumb shit to you. This person, it's probably best to avoid these type of people and not give them the least energy. If it's that type of situation where somebody been talking reckless to you, it's best to avoid that energy as much as possible. Yeah, not even give them no fucking attention. So you've been handling it. If you've been avoiding it right, you've been handling it. Because as you avoid it, you get to process it to where I feel like there is an opportunity coming where you can address it. So let me know how that helps. Okay, so Jade, you can ask your question. I'm going to go ahead and answer Savannah Ross's question. What does William Sagittarius think of me and feel for me currently? So one card, how does he feel? William, how does he feel and think of you currently? How does he feel and think of you currently? We got the complacency. There's feelings, but I don't know if you're involved with this person. If you're not involved with this person like you, it is complacency. They kind of like where it's at. Like if y'all just friends. If y'all are intimate, this person is entering a complacent mode, but it's not out of spite. It's just that they just okay with how things are. So if you're looking for things to go deeper, they might not get any deeper for the time being, because this person is just happy with the way it is, whether it's a friendship, whether it whatever level it is. If this person does not know that you like them, this person knows. Like if you think this person don't know, they know. So y'all just started talking. Yeah, they got a complacent type of energy. It is worth exploring, but yes, he does like you. they like you, but it's a, they're gonna show you eventually. They're a little pompous to the point you're gonna feel yourself pulling back, like, oh, but it may balance out because I do see the sun. Like, it's worth exploring, definitely worth exploring. But this person, I don't want to say it's an overconfidence, and then it's also like they find you very attractive. So just, like, he to show you off to my friends type person. I don't know. It's just something about this person that's superficial, but he does feel like he's feeling you. 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 That's all that matters. He's feeling you. I would try. It's worth trying. Oh, that's why they probably feeling themselves, because they getting their life together. So it's like a feeling of just like, It's a feeling like macho. How can I book a private session today? You can either you can click on any one of the videos. For new client special, it's $30. You can just cash out me 30 and email me. But and once you email me, we can go over whether you want it by phone or whatever. Cause new clients is 30 minutes for $30. But or you can go on the site. Like, if you go on the video, the signs, like I have Gemini, Aries, if you go under one of those, you see the link. I don't know if the link working, so you probably cash out me 30 and we can do a 30-minute phone, or we can do a, I can do a recorded video reading if you don't want to talk on the phone, and send you the reading so you always have it. But just 30 minutes, the first client is 30 minutes for $30. So you can cash out me 30, and then you can email me, yohoodoracle@gmail.com, with your concerns. And that's when that first client reading, it ain't just one question. It's just, whatever concerns you may have, and whatever I can go over within that 30 minutes max, whether it's over the phone or a video. Okay, cool. Just cash out me and email me at Yohoodoracle, and I have time this afternoon. I have all the after 4. After 4, I'm free. The sooner after 4, the better, because I have schoolwork to do. But yeah, I'm free this afternoon. Okay, what's your email? I want a private reading too. It's Yohoodoracle@gmail.com. Thank you, Kiana. I got your donation. So yeah, Yohoodoracle@gmail.com. Cause I don't think the link working, y'all. But first clients is 30 minutes for $30. So whether it's video or whether it's by phone. So y'all just cash out me, Yohoodoracle, and email me your questions and concerns. Oh, this person, they stopped. Okay, Steve caught me. This person, they was dancing. I was just balling with them. Hey, they was just balling on the street. But okay, phone reading. So it's 30 minutes for $30. I want to do a private reading too. Email me, cash out me 30, and email me. If you cash out me now, that'll lock you in. Or you can email me, wait till I reply, and then do it. But if you cash out me now, it'll completely lock in. Like, when people send me money, that's first priority. But I do answer my emails regardless, because I like to let people know the prices. And then I do astrology readings too, so in case you want that. But yeah, cool, Yana. Just, I got it. I got you down. I got you down. Let me make a note. Make sure you email me. Thank y'all so much, because y'all, I'm trying to get this camera. So reading with Yana. Okay, so I got you down. I got you down. All right. So my question is above, and then Yana, you it looked like you sent another donation too. I'm free after 4. I'm free after 4. I would say 5 because when my son, I got you. Okay, let me write down Gianna reading. So for Yana, how is 5 p.m. Central Time for you? But email me your question and your number though, still. But how is 5 p.m. for you? And Miss Bridges, how is 6 p.m. for you? 6 p.m. Central Time. Because I'm on Central Time. Just let me know what time is good for you. How long you gonna be at town? Till 3:30, Lauren. Hey, Lo. Chat with Lo. Oh, I see you change it up. Hey. I had a dream. Lauren was with Charlotte, but I gotta tell you about that dream in person, Lauren, because it was funny. It was kind of funny. It's like you was like, I ain't fucking with them today. Like you had that much pull over them. It was crazy. But you was really cool with Charlamagne the God. And I was like, oh. I'm about to get dressed. I'm on my way. Okay, boo. I'm Eastern. It's 2 p.m. here. So what time is it by you now? It is 1 p.m. now. So I'm 1 hour behind. So that would be 6 p.m. for you. Is that okay? I see you, Lee. Hey. So that's 6 p.m. for you, but 5 p.m. for me. And then Miss Bridges, what's your time zone, Miss Bridges? Cool, gotcha. All right, so I'm about to start back with the free readings. Just give me 1 second, guys. Let me lock this in. Let me lock this in. Let me lock it in, lock it in. Done. All right, cool. Okay, that's good. I'm emailing you now. Okay, I just sent the email. So, Miss Bridges, what time is good for you? Is 6? What is your time zone? Because I got Yana locked in at 5. What's your time zone? And I had this coffee today. Y'all gonna get these good young readings. This coffee gonna have me up. So just let me know. So Gianna, I just want to lock the time in. All right, and I'm gonna start back with free readings. So just let me know. Okay. So Jade, I was watching your cancer reading for singles, and I was wondering, does anyone from my past miss me? It seemed like it applied to me. I don't. IDK. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so Miss Bridges, I'm gonna email you back as soon as I get off of here. Somebody from your past missing you. 5 of Pentacles. 2, 3. Anybody else that donated after Jade, press a purple heart that still have a question. I think Yana, you donated again. Okay, got you down, Yana. I'm just waiting on to lock it in with Bridges. Okay, so Page of Cups. So this is somebody. It's somebody. Queen of Wands. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah, Jesus. Don't play with me. Anyways, when people look at me crazy, I go praise the Lord, hallelujah, Jesus. That's my reply now. 1, 2, 3. What the fuck? Okay, so King of Pentacles. It's a ground sign. Or somebody that's very practical, but they wish you the best. They wishing you the best. They feel like they feel shitty. They probably backed away because they felt shitty, but since then they've probably gotten themselves together. This person's really watching me to say they're looking at me funny. They feel like they got their shit a little bit together since then, and they wishing you the best. Yeah, cause he did a side look. You know, I'm intuitive. I catch everything. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. I wish I knew how to fake tongues. I can't. I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to do that. I don't know the light language. Cause I hit it with a idiot, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna learn a couple phrases. I don't know how to do it. Cause that's really a divine light language. But yeah, this is the ground sign of somebody that probably backed away from you, Jade, because they felt like they had to get their shit together. Since then, they've gotten their shit together. They do look back on it as with a little bit of regret and with love, but they see you as the Queen of Wands. They see you as being full of ambition, no matter how you feel about yourself. That's how they see you as far as potential. Like they see you. If it's not an earth sign, it's somebody that was money focused or talked about money. Who talked about money the most, or their career the most, or what they wanted to do in life the most. It's that person. But they wishing you the best. It's someone that miss you, but I don't feel like it's like to the urge of like coming back and disrupting you. It may be in a far, far future if they do. So yeah. Okay. So Miss Bridges, you there, boo? How does D feel? Fire, yeah. How does D feel about you? I see you, Ace. How does D feel about you? 1, 2, 3. I got you next, Ace. How does D feel about you? Like a cop call. Ooh, you want to stop again reading, cop? Who's looking at me? 1, 2, 3. No drugs over here, sir. I'm drug free. I had to tell the counselor this morning I've been drug free since 420. That was so funny. I had to bust out laughing at myself. 1, 2, 3. And they piss test me this morning. I ain't going no AA. I don't care if y'all found the inkling. I'm not going no AA. Okay, how does D feel about you? We have the 6 of... They congratulate you from afar. It's like they watching you. They're watching your growth and they congratulate you from afar. I do feel like this person, if you connected to this person, they're cheering you on about something. Like they all for it. It's a very supportive energy, believe it or not, no matter how they act with you. But the underlying card was the Knight of Swords, which tells me that this person's way of communication can be rather erratic, rather inconsistent, but they mean well. I'm not picking up any like deep romantic feelings, but I am picking up very supportive feelings. Whatever you've been telling them about, keep talking about your passions. Keep talking about your passions in front of this person if you want them to feel more for you. Yes, I'm still doing readings. Hey, Tallulah. I'll be doing readings now on the full moons now. Okay, so Ace, am I really meant to be all that I think I am, or does spirit think it's all in my head, if that makes sense? You know what? The counselor just asked, we talked about something this morning and I was back and forth with the question, and it was a question that kind of reminded me of what you said. It was like, hey love, oh, I thought you, how you doing?
Sorry.
At first I thought you was the wrong person. I'm like, oh shit, bro. But okay, so yeah. That makes sense. She gotta be a Pisces ascendant because she look like a different person every time she walks. And it's like this other fine girl looking at me. Oh, she's fine. She looked like Pink back in the day. Oh, she's fine. Y'all don't want to show it to y'all. She walked. I'm gonna put my cup right here in case she walk past. Okay, so I feel like these are self-defeating thoughts. You can be anything that you put your mind to be, And some days we'll procrastinate. Some days we'll need to take a rest. Some days we need to take a pause. Some days we doubt ourselves because of things that people told us what we not gonna do. Things that people laughed off. Things that people didn't believe because nobody believed in their dreams and nobody believed in their vision. But as long as you envision yourself strongly in what you know you want to do, you can achieve it if you just consistently put forth the action towards it. So sometimes those thoughts come in, and Trap Witch just did a video about Scorpio Moon talking about the Shu and the Ori, the devil and the angel, the negative voice and the positive voice. Watch Trap Witch's video about the Scorpio Moon video she just did, because that was like, wow. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is you congratulating yourself in of all your accomplishments, but it seems like with every accomplishment that you have, it's either a lack of support or maybe a perception of a lack of support. When you hadn't had that support from your family, it can make you feel like you don't have that support even when you have support. I still have those doubts. As much as y'all support me, some days I have those days, I have those doubts. That's when I get online and cry and shit, and y'all be like, no. But I do see you overcoming that, Ace. I hope you heard me. I do see you overcoming these thoughts. Sometimes these self-defeating thoughts can creep up on us when we envision ourselves a certain way, but then, something get in the way, or maybe an old voice, an old narrative. But just know, whatever you physically and practically put your energy towards, you can achieve it. And I have to tell myself every time I'm in one of those empty low moments that, okay, I'm in a low moment today. It's temporary. I'm doubting myself today. Maybe things not moving fast enough. Maybe in my mind, I don't have the support, knowing I have the support. But when you done had emotionally abusive parents, sometimes you can have 1,000 people cheering for you, but in your mind, you feel like, oh my God, because you're still wanting that support from those key people. So yeah, Ace, I hope that helps. Appointment. Yes, it was really, really, I was able to dump it all out to somebody, like, I'm finally about to get help. This is what happened to me. And she was giving me reactions my mama wouldn't even hear me. She had to reiterate, like, oh, so your mama blamed you for her messing with a person and this person finding out. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, wow. She even told me she'll get a reading from me. She was like one of us. The lady that signed me in, she was one of us. I was telling her the stuff I watch on YouTube, and she was writing down notes like the Napoleon Hill Think and Grow Rich stuff. She was like, I would even get a reading from you when you open your shop. I'm like, yes. She was listening when I was telling her about my Venus squaring Saturn, and she was one of us. That's this lady. I talked to a different person tomorrow, a doctor tomorrow, and I don't know how that's gonna go. So yeah, definitely make your appointment. Definitely make your appointment. Hey, Lulu. Okay. So, Lulu, you can go ahead with your... Oh, no. You can ask your question, Lulu. Could you tell me what does the Capricorn man in my life want from me and how does he feel about me? Okay, so CFB. Hey, music for the vibe. All right, so CFB, how does this Capricorn feel about you? I mean, yeah. How does he feel about me? It's not about what they want from you. It's what your intentions with them and their intentions with you. It's not about what they want from you. It's their intentions. Let's say let's reword it. But let's see what their intentions is. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna say she's going to the studio. I'm gonna follow her up now. I'm low-key gay. Where's Castor? So she can be gay with me. Okay, so the 8 of Cups and Judgment. So this Capricorn person, I don't know if they're in the midst of like walking away from something that's painful for them. So do be careful about being rebounds. This doesn't necessarily mean you have to stop investing in this person, but I do feel with the Judgment card, sooner or later, it's something that's going to come out, and it's something that has to come out and run its course. I feel like he has been dealing with some hurt. So with just don't expect this person to be immediately emotionally available. And then they're a Capricorn on top of that. So after a Capricorn is hurt, they're very strategic and very careful about where they open up at, and they have to value you and know that they're being valued to open up. But let him value you. I don't see this sticking as of right now because of them processing something, and this may be something you don't even know because they haven't opened up. Let me know if it's resonating, or just be aware of something that they share with you. And if you know you want something serious with this person, and you know they processing something, that might be a deal breaker enough for you not to just have thoughts of settling down with this person, which is a blessing in disguise. You can just kind of have a bookmark on them until they go through their little healing that they need to go through. He's a Cancer moon, exactly, because this is, oh, I know a Capricorn Cancer moon. He be playing, talking about he gonna marry me. I mean, not really. We be just joking. But I think that Capricorn Cancer mix is beautiful. I don't know. Out of all the polarities, I think it's beautiful. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Hold on. Let me tell. I'm gonna tell my sister something right quick, y'all. Lauren about to come up here with me too, so you can come up here still if you want, just to pass the time. But you know, I'm not in no rush either, so just do what you feel. I was just letting you know. Okay. But he has Saturn in Cancer, so he's dealing with mommy issues. Yeah, I can see, and it might cause him to not want to open up. See, Cancer, they shell up too, the crab, you know. And Capricorn got that similarity too, where they it ain't even shelled up. They'll just practical, and it's practical, and it's all about doing. Like they'll work their emotions away. They will work overtime just to not to tell somebody that they feel in a certain type of way, and cry in the corner. Or it'll start showing up in other ways. I have a lot of Capricorn energy around me, but the Capricorn energy I got around me, they trust me enough to even the Capricorn Cancer, he's trusted me enough to confide in me about some things, which was shocking. So I don't know, a lot of people have problems with Capricorns not opening up, but I never had that problem with a Capricorn, never. My daddy was a Capricorn. I don't know, Capricorns open up to me. And Capricorns and Scorpios have a lot in common, but Capricorns open up to me. Okay, so sincerely, Lulu. It was Lulu with the crabs. Oh, Capricorn with a Pisces moon. That's beautiful. That's Anne-Marie. It's this one thing that got me tripping. And that's Kim Jong-un, too. He had Capricorn with a Pisces moon. Okay. I would like to know how this one person from my past feels, even though he may still be confused about everything. Okay, so sincerely, Lou, how this person feels. How does this person feel? And Martin Luther King, he sure was a Capricorn Pisces moon. How does he feel? 1, 2, 3. All right, Lulu. The Tower, he is still very conflicted and confused about things. The three of Wands is on the back. Hold on, y'all. I gotta take my hair down. I have on all black, and even though I'm in the shade, the Louisiana sun is doing its thing. Hold on, I have to pressure my head. I don't like having my hair in ponytails or bands a lot because that's why y'all never see me do updos with my dreads, because it makes my head feel funny. I can't deal with all that. But yeah, this person is really, really still confused, and you know, whatever happened, it was something sudden and something that they're still processing. As far as they concerned with this, the Mars aspect of this is coming out to me. as far as they're concerned, they low-key think you still mad at them or resent them for something. I don't know what that is. They think you walked away, or this person is kind of like, well, maybe I should walk away because I don't want to put that drama in your life. It's that type of feeling. So if you know this person not on the same bull crap, it's probably best to communicate with this person how you truly feel. If you truly forgiving them, let them know so they won't have that burden up on them. But if you haven't, don't tell them shit. Process it first. Be honest, because a lot of times women are claiming that we done forgave somebody for something but still be mad as hell. No, just process it. Process what needs to be processed. And I feel like they're still processing too. Yes, Kiana, taking care of your mental and emotional health is just as important, if not important, as it's your physical health, because it'll show up in your physical world, Kiana. And I'm so proud of you, Kiana. I'm so proud. And it's good you're starting that now, Kiana, especially with what we talked about with your dad the other day. Yeah. Because you're going to come to realize your daddy just got his own isms, and it's not you. But it's good to do that now. Thank you, Tallulah. You can go ahead and ask your question. It's just good you're taking care of that now. Yeah. Sorry. I'm not even smoking no more, and my body is still. I need to get that queen a full. My body is completely saying no to dairy and meat for real, but I keep my stupid ass keep on. I want to try therapy. I was in it as a child, but I need to go back. Yeah, I went as a child, but my mama. I was telling a woman that today that me and my sister. I went twice, and then my sister went because she threatened to hurt herself. And but my mama was so up in my stepdaddy's drunken religious ass. He was making it seem like us as if we were brats. And we was all right as long as he wasn't there. Girl, I went because I was fighting people every day, anger issues. Me too. That's mainly why I'm in there for, anger issues. I want to be able to have an intimate relationship to where if something fucked up do happen, because that's inevitable, people fuck up, I can just leave the person alone and I won't tear their head off. Like, I want to be able to just pack my bags and go. I'll tell this person, leave now, oh no, instead of trying to rip their head off. It's just I black out so fast. 1, 2, 3, boom, possessed, and I just go off. I'm gonna have to write about this feeling I feel when I black out. It's like I feel light and heavy at the same time. I have superhuman strength, but could barely hold my little 6-pound baby when I was like, I don't have really no upper body strength until I get mad. Like, I feel like if I'm gonna give me a boxing thing, so when I do black out, I can go box it, even like, because I have to get that energy out. It's so much physical energy that comes to the surface, and that's all the areas in my chart. But it's like something just take over me, and I can imagine how I look when it happens. I never was able to look at myself in the mirror while this was happening, so I can imagine how scary this looks when it's happening. I can imagine how dark my eyes are when it's happening. But I be trying to count, and then a lot of the times when people got injured, I told them 3 times, can you leave. They'll say something idiotic on the way of walking out the door. Stuff to go flying. Leave, shut up, don't say nothing. They'll say something. You're overly emotional. Ain't no nigga gonna fucking shit. Blah, 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 blah. Or they'll do stuff to trigger you, knowing that you triggered by certain things. Because my ex thought if he did stuff to trigger me, it would be a way of like breaking me out of it. He used to tell me I can break you out of it. You need to be talked to a certain type of way. And it's like, if you want to die, okay. Keep talking to me like that. So the conversation today was about me avoiding my triggers. That's why I can't be intimate with nobody right now, because I can't take nobody. I done unfollowed some people off of Instagram before I got off there, because this dude, he took me out for lunch and then was like, yeah, we gonna hang out and I do all these adventurous things, and he wasn't promising or nothing, not making no promises. But he had a young baby, and I can already tell that he was running up behind his baby mama. Something was going on. It just felt like he was just still with somebody. I didn't tell him that, though. I don't tell people what I pick up on. All he had thoughts of working it out with her or whatever. And she was moving to Dallas, and that's when my ex moved. So I'm like, nah, I know immediately not to fuck with this person. And they the same sign as the person. I can tell by synchronicity not to fuck with people alone. I don't even got the. And it ain't nothing to do with them. I just know it ain't good for me. And my birthday passed. This person didn't even tell me a happy birthday. But then when I post something about my vitamins on Instagram, they gonna message me. They don't work. Exercise and stuff work. What rock didn't you crawl from under? No happy belated birthday, nothing. That's a big red flag. You are unfollowed. You are unfollowed. It ain't no gray area. I can't even be fake with having you on my. I blocked them, then unblocked them, so that way he realize he's not following me. I do that to shake people away. It's called a social media shake. When you want to unfollow somebody but you don't want them following you, either you unblock them or block them. Right when you block them, unblock them, and then you shake them away. Give me an intuitive, sending my trusting energy your way. I did anger therapy from 8 to 13 and it changed my life. I'm such an advocate for therapy. Man, I hope it works for me. I'm very creative, so I'm sure it won't be hard. But I just don't want to be on no medicine, no pointless medicine. Like, give me something I can take when I'm in a relationship with somebody. Like, don't give me nothing to be taking every day because I have these ups and downs. I'm fine with these ups and downs. Unless you're going to give me Adderall to stay consistent. Like, I don't know how that's about to happen, but it is a state hospital. I'm not for the experimental drugs. Alright, I really just need anger management. Alright, so, yeah, communication is key. Tallulah, intuitive. 4 of Cups. I see you, Kiana. Thank you, love. The High Priestess. You get what you put into. So go into it with positive intentions that you have now. I do. I have very positive intentions. And everybody was so sweet up there today. So that really took away a lot of fear. 1, 2, 3. I got you, Bridges. What time zone are you, Bridges? And it's 6 o'clock good your time. 6 p.m. good your time today. Okay, so Tallulah. And I got your next piano. Okay, Tallulah. I just feel like it's a little under stimulation. There's some under stimulation because right now, as we go towards this full moon, there's some stuff coming up to the surface to be released, and it does it naturally. Make sure you're drinking. It's funny when I was about to say, make sure you're drinking more water, and this dude just got water out of his car. Make sure you're drinking more water starting today and tomorrow, because it's some stuff that's going to come up from release. You're going to go from under stimulation to like feeling extra. Y'all, that Scorpio moon be extreme. Last year, I was, 20 pounds lighter, and I was at the river for the Scorpio full moon in New Orleans. I was on the Mississippi River fucking with the shells like a kid. And I took all them pictures where I had them parachute pants on and my hat backwards and woods and shit. I was just like a kid fucking with the shells and the stuff and asking them questions over. I'd be like a big ass kid, but so it's just funny that we entering upon this Scorpio moon now, and that Scorpio moon be the most intense. It's the flower moon, so it's funny that the Scorpio moon is a flower moon. It's probably one of the most intense full moons of the year. So just prepare yourself. But I do feel like after this release, I feel like these this shift in focus, praise the Lord, hallelujah. These focus, These focuses could be more so on the long term finances. You could be thinking more so about long term plans, investing in long term plans, long term finances. Your values are changing. So when your values change, that means old values and old perspectives are go out the door. And I don't feel like it's going to be extreme. I just feel like the change that you make after this full moon may be extreme, but it will be constructive and long term. So any changes you were thinking about making, this is a good time to get ready to initiate them going into the new moon, but get released. It's a good time between the next 2 weeks to release those old patterns or old thought patterns or old beliefs, old perspectives. I feel like, and it could be, instead of stressing all the time, right, it could be too like some of your spiritual perspectives are changing. Central and 6 p.m. is good. Okay, so I got you down. Let me lock you in. Let me notate it. And I got you, Kiana. 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Okay, so I'm gonna email you and give y'all the numbers and stuff. Okay. So yeah, just let it come up for release. It feels understimulating, and it could be that you feel understimulated and you're just looking for more stimulation. So where you want to add something, I add a habit, add a healthy habit, I add something to your life, add something to your values. So just be open to change. Okay, I typed my question earlier. It's pretty long. Just scroll up. Okay, got it. I got some spiritual work done, and the person revealed that I have a spiritual ancestor close to me. What's the difference between spiritual ancestor? Huh? I have a spiritual ancestor closest to me. Not a blood. What's the difference between a spiritual ancestor and a blood? Why is it? You're gonna have to ask that person about it. I don't like to do any readings around anybody else's work, and I'll give you another chance to ask that question because I may have my own terminology and they may have their own. So I stay away from doing readings around other people's work. Y'all gotta really consider that because I don't know what type of protection spells or whatever people got over their work, and that's like button in business. That's not mine. Whatever they, it's kind of like seeking a second opinion from a doctor, but in the spiritual world, I just don't do that. If you went to them for a specific reason and you paid them, you have to count on them to tell you whatever because they have their own languages. All I know as far as ancestors, I took and then the way I feel about ancestors is different now. So my perspective may be different from theirs, and I don't want to cause no confliction. That's why I don't want to do readings around other people's work. All I know is that ancestors be people in the elemental, not necessarily people, but spirits in the element. And see, I see things like, for example, these colors right here on this tree alone as a specific ancestor. I don't know, but it's a vibrational match to be here. And these colors, if you could read colors, like example, Shango might be or somebody with that element or somebody with that archetype. Not necessarily saying it's Shango, but it could be somebody with that archetype. I honestly feel like Shango is in, because I've been seeing that name pop up a lot. But so it's funny, I looked up, and sometimes you can have attachments around you that may not necessarily be a relative, but guides. But it's just according to different people's terminology. You know, I don't want to. And then right when I say Shango, somebody with red and white past and going this way. So I know Shango is one of my parents. This is the anger and shit. It ain't just oil, it's him. But that's crazy. I mean bold red and white. And it's red and white right here with a little bit of blue. So it's a little bit of Chosi there, and the Chosi is a kind of close to Shango. But that's pretty much what I can tell you. As far as a blood, I don't know what their terminology is to tell you that. I don't know. Yeah, since you already got work done, I can't touch it. That's my spiritual law. If you would have asked me that without telling me that you got work, I probably would have answered it. But knowing that you got work from somebody else, but I can ask another question. Can you read on who are one of my parents then? As far as like your spiritual parents? Like the Orisha. I never did, but I can try. I'm pretty confident in it. But always go to a trained person to see. Yes, Asia, that is the spiritual code. We all find that out the hard way, laugh out loud. I got low back seeking 2 second opinions when I was younger. Yeah, and I don't know if people go, it can cause mess too. I've seen mess get caused behind this. I've seen mess get caused. I'm like, eh. Okay, so like I reached this. Okay, so again, this is my opinion. Another person might see a different aspect of you. And then when you go to a trained person, like say we want to get ordained or initiated, they might see something different. Do keep in mind that your parents do change over time as you grow. And it's some people that study these archetypes so much they can see in an instant. I only know a few. So I can only call out what I recognize. Whatever I can't recognize, I can't tell you. And I only know the main warriors. And it's like 401 of them in Ifa. So, and it may be different in Sensoria or Leukemia and Voodoo. It may be different. So, yeah. So, what I'm going to do, if I can see it through the cards, I'm going to do is see what comes up. I'm going to pull 3 cards and see what comes up. And then I'm going to look around me. I'm already seeing stuff. Ochosi and Olokun is around you, but it may be temporary. It may be temporary. Ochosi and Olokun. And then this can also be Yemaya. But it's feeling more like Olokun. But, like I said, that's what I saw, and it could change. And we all have multiple. We have a head and we have a feet. So, it can also be Yemaya. But I saw Ochosi when I was because all I keep seeing is red, white, and blue. And then all the lights is red. A red car passed by, it's a blue car, and then red, white, blue, and orange. Red, white, and blue. And there's a little bit of Rumi last somewhere. Somebody was playing my song. Olokun and Ochosi. Ochosi. I don't know how to spell it. Ososee. Where's Papa Ken when you do it? Papa Ken is a person you may want to go to for that. Or that person that you got that work from, they may be even to tell you more accurately because they actually practice their religion heavy. That was something I dabbled in, but then I hopped out, and I'm choosing to wait until the future when I have the money to actually be ordained, when I do some healing work, so that way I'll be able to help others efficiently. So I don't want to just go around that, but it did feel like Olakun and Yemaya or Chosi. I would bank on a Chosi being your head or your feet. Like I'm 50%. Was you playing Brownstone? You was. I thought I dancing.
Get over it.
So yeah. Oh look, I spelled it wrong. So thank you to Lula. Thank you to Lula. Okay. So yeah, Chosi. We just gonna stick to a Chosi because that's the colors I see the most. And he's about justice. It's like Libra energy. Or Sagittarius energy. It's hot. Yeah, we're about to move. And it's
Like,
we about to move.
I was like, oh, shade. And I was like,
No, it's humid.
I'm not ready for July.
Me either.
This ain't.
It's gonna be hot in
This.
Little portable fan.
Crazy.
You welcome, love. We about to go in. Hold on, I'm gonna get this stuff. So anybody else wanted a free reading? Because I'm about to go ahead and move on the inside and work on this logo. What time is it? Oh shit, the photo about to close. You're welcome, Kiana. So I would just pay attention to a choice more so than Olakun. I've been writing a book on Odua. Oh wow. I don't know what that is. What that is. See, some of them I don't know. Okay, so now the story I know about Ochosi, before we get out here, it's like Blind Justice. The story with him is that he was always like, my baby might even be there because his Libra ascendant. He was always about fairness, and one day he picked something for his mama to cook, something out the woods, and he thought somebody stole it. Your ancestors approved that book. Without even pulling the cards, I can tell you that any knowledge from any perspective is always welcome. But apparently, to paraphrase the story, he sent out an arrow. Somebody said somebody stole something, but he sent out an arrow, and that he said, okay, this arrow needs to shoot the person that took whatever this was. And yeah, but the arrow shot his mom because his mom had took the certain stuff and was getting ready to prepare him a meal. So that every Orisha got they Chiron. They got they, not downfall, but they mistakes. Because it explains the archetypes. How do they feel about this book? So it's Blind Justice. He didn't even think about it when he shot the arrow. He just, boom. 2, 3. Yeah, they want you to monetize off that book. And then as you grow, look, the 3 of Swords, as you grow, your perspectives may also change. So do take your time with it and add, you know. Yeah, I feel like there's more information too that may be that you're gonna come across. It's more. They're basically saying they approve of the book, but it's definitely more that you're about to learn. So continue to keep writing, but just know it's more that you're going to learn and make you want to add to it or write another one. So just take your time with it. All right, y'all. So I'm about to get off of here and go on the inside and work on this logo, so that way I can put some merch up on the YouTube channel. And yeah, we're gonna get it popping. Hey y'all, I'm on break. Are you still doing readings? I was hoping to get one for you possible. I'm just about to sign off because I gotta go to inside because it's hot. Yeah. Thank y'all so much. And Bridges and Yana, I'm finna email y'all as soon as I get in here. Look, I'm breaking out. See, I'm breaking out again.